Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining our presentation today. And then the topic is on development and applications of customer experiences. And this is Team 7. My name is Tian Lun, and my teammate Lin Jun is sick today, so I'll be presenting on behalf of our team. So the first topic we're going to talk about is how the current companies are creating transcendent experiences with their customers. And the example we're giving here is Apple. And below we list out 4 perspectives that we wanted to help you to look at, and hopefully can bring you more perspectives on how companies is utilizing it. The first strategy we're going to focus on is the user-centric design. So as we all know that Apple has always put its customers first and has built a loyal user base, is willing to listen to its customer and provide them with products that meet their specific demands. Apple has gained a very good reputation among its customer base, and the loyal customers will spontaneously bring more customers to Apple as well. And in addition, Apple has also created a user community and organized free programming courses for users' child. And they also have like projects like Today at Apple, which attracted students from all over the world, musicians, photographers, entrepreneurs, and so on. So these all together here just to bring out like these great topics so that they really have a user-centric or customer-centric community to idea to gather everybody together and bring a actual product into a more community base, so that everybody feels like whoever uses Apple products are a family, like they're united together. So that's pretty much sums up the first point. And the second point is create emotional connections. So that's more of like the first one. So Apple products like often evoke strong emotional connections. I mean, like if you're in a community, then if you're using Apple products day by day, and Apple products build up an ecosystem itself, like the Mac, the iPad, the iPhone, and the AirPods, everything just connects very nicely. So by the time where you're using it, you feel like yourself are embedded in the Apple system. So in that way, naturally you're building up an emotional relationship between the products, and of course, day by day, your the Apple culture just gets you like simplicity, and the characteristics of the product just become more and more attractive day by day. Thirdly, the innovation and creativity. So, I mean, we have to mention that Apple is very famous for its products, and especially innovation, the creativity, the cutting edge design, and continuous innovations from the first iPhone and to now the iPhone 15 Pro nowadays. There are like several changes to the Apple product, like the first full screen or the first touch screen phone back in 2020, 2023. Is the iPhone 15, which has full screen and the dynamic island with the three dynamic cameras, like with uh, telescope lens, microscope lens, and so on. So those are all the features that the users will like and wanted to see and started to expect from Apple as a big company. And lastly, brand philosophy and values. So Apple's philosophy of simplicity really permeates the user interface, brand logo, support features, and even advertising. Everything just seems so simple, but simplicity behind the simplicity is always Apple's persistence and pursuit of thinking about the users. So that really just, build up the foundations of the whole community for the users, and really just switch the roles from user perspective, think about what the user really need, and in order and to fulfill it. So overall, I think just Apple is really just standing at users perspective, learning about what they wanted, and trying to make the best of the product in the world to fulfill that needs. And next one, we have our balancing profits and purposes. So for this one, we flagged it into like 3 sections, like into challenges, opportunities, and also the strategies for balancing. So the challenges that we have three here is first, I'm going to go over them one by one. So first one is short-term financial pressures. So the primary challenge is the tension between the short-term financial goals and the long-term benefits associated with the customer-centric transpersonal approach. Investments in user experience and employee well-being may not immediately translate into measurable profits. So that is something that companies have to think about if it's worth it and if it's worth the bet. Secondly, resistance to change. Organizations, especially those with established practices, may resist adopting a more human-centered approach. Traditional business models may prioritize efficiency and cost-cutting over the investment needed to align with transpersonal psychology principles. So, like a lot of companies will be resistant to change over to a transpersonal perspective methods if current things are working already very well. It's very like the traditional companies that they've been running for like long time, like hundreds of years, and then suddenly there's a new technology coming into play, and then if they wanted to change over or not, there is a huge question mark on it. I think it's really depends on what are the people behind to run the company and how the society is reacting to the new approach. Lastly, measuring ROI. So return on investment is really, really important, and it can be challenging to quantify the return on investment of initiatives rooted in transpersonal psychology. Metrics such as customer satisfaction, employee engagement, and brand loyalty are critical, but may not have immediate and easily quantifiable financial impacts. So sums up, those are the challenges that the company might face by using the transpersonal psychology. And in terms of opportunities, I also list out four perspectives. So the first one, the brand differentiation. So incorporating transpersonal psychology principles into customer experience can set a business apart from its competitors. A focus on emotional connections, ethical practices, and overall well-being contributes to a positive brand image. Just think about it, like who doesn't like the brand with positive energies, right? So that's definitely going to set the brand apart and hopefully can get more market share. Secondly, long-term customer loyalty. Building deeper connections with customers by addressing the emotions and psychological needs can foster long-term loyalty. Satisfied and engaged customers are more likely to become repeated customers and brand advocates. Next opportunity is the employee engagement and productivity. So as we all know that transpersonal psychology principles extend beyond customer interactions to the workplace. Prioritizing employee well-being, growth, and fulfillment can result in higher levels of engagement, productivity, and creativity, and also contributing to the overall success of the business. Number 4, adaptation to changing customer values. So as society values evolve, customers increasingly seek meaningful and ethical connections with the brand support. Aligning with transpersonal psychology principles allow businesses to adapt to changing customer expectations and values. So those are the 4 opportunities that we listed out by this transpersonal psychology perspective. But it is really important to balance between our and the challenges. So we also list out 4 examples for our justifications of the investments into the transcendent customer interactions. So those are the 4 things that we're looking at as metrics. The first one is the customer satisfaction survey. So conduct regular customer satisfaction surveys to collect customer feedback on the company products and services is really, really important. If customer satisfaction is high, it means that the company investments are effective in improving customer experiences. Secondly, customer retention rate. So it is important for companies to track their customer retention rate. If a company succeeds in retaining a majority of its existing customers, it may be because of they're satisfied with the company's interactions and services. So that is something that's really important to mark if the investments are actually valid and could be used as a part of return of the investment. Thirdly, market share growth. So if a company market growth or market share grows while investing in customer interactions, this will definitely indicate that customers are willing to choose the company products and services, and which may be evidence of effectiveness of the investment. And lastly, the brand value. Monitoring the changes in brand value and the brand reputation is very, very important. So this could be understood by how customers feel about the brand. If the brand value increases, it indicates that investment in customer interactions help build the positive brand image. So those are the things that we flagged out for challenges and opportunities by using the transpersonal psychology, and also all the metrics that we can utilize to distinguish them. Lastly, here we have our future trends. So these are the things that we wanted to discuss with everybody on the future trend of the transpersonal psychology applications and development. And then our team think there are like 4 future applications that could be addressed here, and we're gonna go through them. So the first one, personalized customer experiences. So transpersonal psychology strives to understand individual differences and needs, while customer experiences management aims to provide personalized services. In the future, the two may be even more integrated by using the principles of transpersonal psychology to tailor the customer experience to meet each customer's unique expectations and needs. Number 2, emotional intelligence and sentimental analysis. So transpersonal psychology focuses on individual emotions, while customer experiences management may also pays more and more attention to emotional factors. Advances in emotional intelligence and sentimental analysis technology may be used in customer experience management to better understand the customer's emotional states and adjust services and interactions based on its information. Number 3, data-driven personalized recommendations. So transpersonal psychology and customer experience management can combine big data and machine learning, which are the trending technology right now. Those algorithms could provide smarter, personalized product recommendations and services. By analyzing customer personalities, preferences, and behaviors, companies can more accurately predict customer needs and provide corresponding personalized recommendations. Number 4, virtual and augmented reality experiences. So the combination of the transpersonal psychology and virtual augmented reality technologies may create deeper, immersive customer experiences. By understanding the individual's perceptual and cognitive processes, the company can design virtual or augmented reality experiences that are more in line with customer expectations, improve customer engagement and satisfactions. So right now, a lot of companies are focusing on the VR, AR applications, and Meta is one of them. And I think that's definitely one of their targets in the future, that they can help with some of the transpersonal perspective activities and help people with some of the consulting or like helping with the mental diagnosis and stuff. So I think that summarizes our presentation for today and for these topics. Please let us know if you have any questions. Yeah, thanks for listening.